I know it's not the craziness that you guys normally see when it is me. What's going on? Say hi. Let me know you're here. We're gonna wait a few minutes and then we'll make sure that I get some people in here. All right, we'll get started in a few minutes. Just say hi. Drop a line. Say hi, so I know who's watching. We'll get started here in a few seconds. Hello. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday night. Jesus, I am white. Tyler, what's going on? Look at how white I've gotten. My goodness. What's going on, Dave? How you doing? What's up, Scotty? All right, we'll wait a few more minutes and get some people in here. Just hold on a sec. And we'll talk about what's going on. There is a plan. It's crazy, right? There is a plan. Um, but like I said, we'll get like a few more minutes to make sure that people are able to come live. I know Glenn said that he might not show up. Let's see here. Hold on. Oh, we got 5 people. Say what's up if you're in the chat. Say what's up. Just come on down. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, those people left. All right. Well, I guess I'll get started. So I just wanted to thank everybody for continuing to stay with us. I know that what happened and the break was no, no. Hey, what's going on, Kevin? What's going on? So I know that the past few weeks, people probably have been wondering what the hell's been going on. Well, there's been a lot happening, and the reason why I haven't been around is at the end of like a month ago, my partner and I basically separated from doing business together. Well, what that does is that leaves a bunch of uh, holes in my operation, including the fact that I don't have a distributor now. Well, I do have a distributor. It's just not the one that we were working with. So all the pre-sale stuff that I was getting, all the allocated stuff, that stuff's all out the window. So it's kind of like a real start all over again kind of situation for us. Um, the breaks towards the end of like the last couple of months of what we were doing, we were breaking product that was kind of obsolete. I was trying to break product that I thought would be fun, but we were buying it at an inflated cost, so everything basically came in at a negative, and you can't do business that way. So now that we're on a different path, there's a couple things that I just kind of wanted to talk to everybody about. First and foremost, the stuff that's on the page now, the city break and the Kraken break are both still eligible for filling up, and we need to fill those things up. If you know anybody that's into those kind of breaks, there are 3 left in the Golden State Mini, and then we're able to go ahead and rip that the Kraken break. So 3 people, $30. Anybody that doesn't get into those into that, like the 4 people that don't win, will get into a mini, and the person that comes out on top will get a second chance like card from me. So you'll automatically get something in that. At least somebody else will. So it's not a real kick in the balls if you lose, but we'll try to get you a second chance as well. All right, so going forward, what does that mean for the group? Does it mean that I'm shutting down? Does it mean that the direction's going to change? There's a couple things that are going to change. You'll see the page drastically change. Philosophically, my partner and I had a very different view of how we wanted to do the Facebook page. There's too much shit going on the Facebook page, and it's not clear enough. So going forward, you will see one break at a time, one mini at a time. Hey, bud, what's going on? and we'll just keep going that direction. So that's basically what's going to happen with the Facebook page. We will be posting stuff on the Facebook page going forward, and the way I wanted to do it is, and this is the concept that I brought everybody here today to discuss, is true group breaking. Well, what does that mean to everybody else? Well, how many times have you gotten into a break where where you've or you wanted to get in that's out. You get outbid, you wind up paying way too much for a team, and then you skunk out. How many times that happen? It happens all the time. So what I want to do is I want to be completely transparent. By that I mean I will post a break. It will be a pre-sale break. It will be before the product even comes out. There'll be full case breaks. So it'll be a full case of XYZ, right? It'll be a pre-sale. I will break the checklist up into the last like set. So let's say it's Top Series 2 that's coming out. I'll use Top Series 1 as a base, and base off of that, the checklist, I'll make up a PYT and you guys can get into a break. The nice thing about that is you'll be able to get into your to a product that hasn't even come out yet. You'll already have your team set. You'll already have it set up so that once that once that product comes out, you'll be able to have your team. You already have it booked, and you won't have to fight over it on eBay. The way I'm going is simple. On the post, you will see, and I have it broken down here, basically a transparency of what the break costs, what the supplies and shipping will be, what the breaker fee will be, and the total of the break. That'll be posted straight on the fucking, right on top. My fee for every break on our Facebook pay is $50. That's all I will make for every break that goes on our Facebook page. All right. So I basically am trying to make sure that you guys know ahead of time what you're getting into. It'll be the best price that I can get it for, plus a certain price for shipping and whatnot, and a breaker fee. And I feel like $50 is a very, very low fee for breakers. When you think about it, there are breakers out there making tons of money. All I want to do is get back to truly creating an environment of community on our page. So one thing I fucking miss about doing all the eBay breaks that we did, I feel like it was just like a turnstile and just a pumping, and we were trying to work towards getting enough allocation so that we could get cases of stuff at a lower price, my partner and I. Well, now that shit's out the window, there's really no need for me to try to pump out 3,500 cases. You're not going to see that from me anymore. I feel like what's going to happen is once we get started, you'll see anywhere between 4 and 8 breaks a week on our eBay page. All right. And then 1 to 2 breaks. Hey, bud, what's going on, Rich? And then 1 to 2 breaks on our Facebook page that are going to be pre-sales. So let's say National Treasures. I have an example of what I'm talking about. So Bowman Sterling 2022 releases the 17th of August. I can get a case right now. It's 12 boxes, right? Each box has 5 autos in it. So you're talking about 60 autos. And I can get a case for $3,850, right? So $3,850 plus $125 for fees, and that's like shipping, bubble mailers, top loaders, everything, right? And then $50 fee for break for me, and the total break cost would be a $4,000, $4,025. And basically, I'd have that posted, and then the PYT would work out to that. The best part about it is you'd be able to see your team and how much it would cost, and you'd be able to get into it already out. You'd have it booked 2 months ahead of time. You guys pay for it. I'll take that money and send it right over. The receipt will be posted right next to the break so that there's no funny business. And usually what happens is they ship it the day before it drops, and then it get to my house like 2 to 3 days after. So it's just right back to like true group breaking. It's something that I want to try to do on our Facebook page. But in order to do that, we need to make sure that we're taking care of the 2 breaks that are up right now in the city break and the Kraken. We're on the Kraken. There's literally 3 mini spots away. It's for Golden State. The winner gets 5 spots at $30. The winner gets the Golden State Warriors, and the 4 people that don't win will get into I'll just run a mini basically, and the person on top will get a card sent out from me. Another thing is shipping. I know that people in the past basically didn't like the way we shipped, but it's tough when you're the only person doing 15 breaks, posting breaks, trying to fill breaks here on eBay, and there's no time. So in the 2 days that I had to process breaks and get them out, I usually took 3 to 5 days. And just being completely honest, and just working my ass off, and I just get as many as I could out. It's impossible. It takes forever. And it takes a lot of time the way I make sure that, I go through and make sure that the cards are adequately sorted and packed correctly. So going forward, anything on Facebook, 3 to 5 days after the break, you'll see a tracking number because we won't be doing as many breaks. So it'll be a lot easier for me to sort through and get those things out. But I'm going to offer something called a break locker. If anybody wants, if you get into multiple breaks with us, I have like storage containers, and you can basically, it's a rental fee. It's $15 a month. It ships twice a month. So at any point during let's say you hit a banger, you want something sent out, it'll go out right then and there, and then you have another shipping day, and everything ships priority. So there's just a couple of things like that I'm trying to implement that are going to make things a lot better. So basically what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to make sure that our Facebook breaks are going to be pre-sales only, case breaks only, or it makes sense, like, for example, like Prism this year. 1 box of Prism is like, was at pre-sale was like $1,800 or whatever it was. Right? There's no way I'm going to ask anybody to do a pre-sale of Prism. I can do a whole fucking case. There's just no way. So we'll talk about it, and I'll put polls up, and I'll make sure it's something that you guys want. Because the bottom line is I just want what's going to happen on our Facebook page and on our eBay page to make sense to everybody. I want it to be pretty streamlined on our Facebook page so that you don't have to worry about your pre-sales and the newest product to get into. And let's say somebody in the membership, like let's say somebody's like, yeah, we should do a case of, Optic from, 2020. Can you get, a couple boxes? If we can get enough, we'll do members' choices, like group break specials where you guys can control the product that we break. I'm making $50 a break. That's pretty much it. So it's up to you guys to let me know certain things if you want. So there are a couple of things that I'm going to ask of you, when the time comes, and just make sure your notifications are on and you turn everything on so that when I ask for interaction, we actually have that, because I want to break what you guys want to rip. Like, I don't want to break stuff that people aren't going to want to get in. What's up, man? So it's all right. You're good. There's one last thing. You'll probably see 1 or 2 more breaks as knuckle breakers, but that's all going away. We're rebranding, and I'm changing. Knuckle breakers, knuckle pucks has been a great franchise for me to start and push. But I think it's just time to be a little bit more me. So everything's gonna get rebranded. So you'll see the the eBay page that I have right now. You'll see all the logos come down, and it'll be brand new badging across the board. It's gonna be Matty Breaks. I've decided to just go with trying to be a little bit more me and have it be, you know, something that we do as a group. But I think the one thing that I've learned is that people have really just enjoyed what we kind of bring to the table, what I bring to the table. So might as well just go with it. So this is, I'm waiting for the final version to come back. Zinno Breaks, yeah. So no, it'll be Matty Breaks. You'll see it coming forward. It's just something that I just figured, fuck it, might as well just go after what it's always been. So I kind of have this drawn up now, but it's going to be no, because I don't have PayPal. If I can get somebody to like set one up, maybe. But so that's the new logo. We'll see what happens. I'm getting it made into an actual logo. So like this is my work, and then they'll take it from there and make it into something a little bit more usable for the page and whatnot. So yeah, that'll be the new logo and the new theme going forward. But yeah, I wanted to be just good vibes, a lot of fun. It'll still be the same me. It'll still be the same stuff. I just wanted to lighten it up a little bit. Like I feel like it's gotten to the point where like it's almost a negative, the knuckles, which is weird, but you know, it's about trying to like promote community. No chef hat, no, no. Um, I got asked about doing, being a cook again, and I started laughing. In the last month, it's been very very introspective. I guess I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to move forward. If I was going to come back and break again, that was a big thought, that I wasn't going to do it anymore. But what I figured is if I can do less of them, I won't be as stressed out, and it won't be as competitive with. Oh, the hanky, yeah, that's actually a really cool picture. Actually, it's a award-winning New York Times journalist does all the photos for like sports and whatnot. It's an actual photo, and then they painted over it. So like if you zoom in on the eye, like one day I'll show you up close, like the face and the eyes. It's literally like a picture like this, and then it's like lithographed over. It's pretty sick. All in all, basically, I started an OnlyFans. Yeah. No, I figured. I figured it's gonna be a lot of fun. Also, look out. So then I have a break that's gonna post and be up for, I believe Friday night next week. So it'll be Tops Platinum Mega. I'm deciding whether or not I'm gonna do one or two. I might do two Tops Platinum Anniversary Megas, 4 Select Megas, and 6-box break. So, or 6 select blasters, excuse me. 4 select blasters, 2 Tops Platinum Anniversary Megas. You want to break something right now? I have I have a Series 2 box if anybody wants it, but I have to charge you like $150 for it, so, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to coming back. I miss it. I'm glad that people were able to come check this out. If you have any questions about any of this, just ask me. I think it's a good direction. You know, I was in constant competition with people that I thought I needed to be in competition with, and it just drove me nuts. And I'm not going to do that anymore. It's just going to be about enjoying a Saturday night with the boys, ripping open, or the girls, ripping open a pack, ripping open a box, making fun of fucking players, making fun of Panini and the way they set up people up and the fucking no shots, all that stuff, and try to make it work. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I feel like having the opportunity to get into a product, you're not going to be able to, like, that Bowman, that's 60. Yeah, I'm ready to get back at it for sure. Like that Bowman Sterling, you know what I mean? Like, that's 60 autos. So if you break that down, 60 autos into that's not bad, and that's case hits, that's all the other things that go with it. So that's why I'm excited about starting this up with doing case breaks, doing half case breaks, making sure that everybody knows where things are coming from, where things are going to be. Uh, we can start off with a product. I can put a poll up, but what I really want to do is, like I said, I want to get the Kraken filled, and I want to get the city break done, and I want to scrub the page, and I want to just move forward and make sure that we're on a path to making a lot of fun, a lot of memories. It all went south so quickly that I didn't really have a chance to, like, figure it all out. But I definitely don't want to lose what I had. So I'm enjoying the time off. I think it's something that I needed to have. But I just want to make sure that people understand what I'm trying to do here. What I feel like it's going to basically be the lowest price that you can get something for. It's going to have really speedy transfer for people to get cards back. It's going to be an open group discussion. We're going to build a community, and the ability to pre-book your team ahead of time. I hear this all the time. Like, I want to get into that, but I don't have the money to do it. Man, I wish it was two months ago I had the money to do it. And that kind of shit happens all the time. So how fucking awesome would it be to already have paid for something, not have to worry about it, and then when it comes out, you're like, oh shit, I have my fucking team in a full case. It's gonna go out tomorrow. I don't have to worry about it. I have to go online, fucking figuring it out. Afterwards, we'll figure it out. But at least I know that I have my stuff together. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. I just want to make sure that it's one of those things where, I know it takes a lot to trust somebody, but at the same time, I'm literally going to be showing you, we got the money collected this date. Here's the invoice and receipt. This is what I told you how much the cost was. This is how much it is. And let's say, like, there's a difference. Let's say, like, they gave us a deal, so it was $38.49, and then or for the case, they decided to give us $100 deal. That happens at times. That happens. What I would do is I'd roll it over into, like, a members break. So basically what I do is I take that, we have a pot, we take the difference that goes into a pot, and it just fills. It just fills. Anybody that's been in the breaks for the last, like, XYZ, I'll run it. Top 30 will get put into a list. That'll get random off, and you'll get into a break of one box or something like that. You know what I mean? It's one of the things, like, one of those things where it's like, it can be a lot of fun and be completely upfront and transparent with it. So, yeah, I'm excited about seeing what goes on. I should have a new logo within the next probably 24 hours to 36 hours. And like I said, I'll probably be posting on Monday for Friday or Saturday or whatever it is, break. It'll be on the Knuckle Breakers page. So you won't have to change any of that stuff, because I'll just change the name of the page and the header and everything like that. You'll see all that change. So I'm just excited. And I just want to thank everybody for just allowing me to be the guy that pulls cards for you, or at least attempts to. I couldn't be more excited to see what happens. I'm really excited to see where this all goes. So I appreciate you guys and gals, and I hope to see you soon. Like I said, if you have any questions, please reach out to me on the Facebook page, or if you have my cell phone, do it up. Oh, it's here. It's here. I just didn't put it on. It's here. It's here in all of its glory. I just yeah, like I said, I'm right now I'm actually listing like tons of cards on our Facebook page and my personal my personal eBay page. So I'm trying to finance some of the products. If I can buy products ahead of time for the eBay page, I definitely will. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I do have a distributor. It's just not one that I can gain allocations with at the moment. So that's kind of shitty, but it is what it is. So if people don't understand what I'm talking about with that, um, if you don't understand what I'm talking about by building allocations, so the way companies reward people who buy product from them is they give you an allocated price. It's below MSRP, and it's the discounts are there so that you can make money off it. So, for example, I looked up 2022 Mosaic Quick Pitch. Mosaic Quick Pitch is selling for, I think, $89 a box when it first comes out, right? Or 119. Sorry. Uh, I could have had it allocated price. I had like 3 boxes or 5 boxes on allocation for, I think, $62 a box, 52, $57, something like that. So those those kind of deals are great. And any kind of deal that I have or can get, it'll be pushed across. So I was going over some prices with a friend of mine who I was running by these products with and trying to kind of come up with a concept of what we're going to do going forward. And I was going through prices, and he was like, Jesus Christ, you can get product like that? And I'm like, yeah, that's like the name of the game. The problem is, like, trying to make a living. Like, if I was going to turn around and sell it like a personal, you have to add a couple dollars on top of it, plus all the shipping and stuff, and then it adds up. So it doesn't look like a great price anymore. But if I'm going to have a flat fee for what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna pass those fucking prices along. So if we can get, like, right now I can get, I think, Mosaic Quick Pitch for like 65.90 or something like that a box. Like, if you guys wanted to do like a case of that, I could fucking get a case of that. We can go ahead and rip it. And think about it, it's I think it's 16 boxes. It'd be less than $1,000 for the box. So, or it'd be about $1,000 for the box. So it's like one of those things where, I'm just trying to make sure that we're all having a good time, and we're taking advantage of the fact that as a whole we have whole lot more buying power than me as a single solitary unit. So why not tap into that? Why not tap into that? If somebody wants to buy 5 teams, and we can get it, we can get things going, it's great. So I'm going to try to do it with pre-sales. Maybe. I like I said, I have the access to get onto it. Let me tell you something. It's not fun having to go rip all night and then have to get up and bring your daughter to school at 6:30 in the morning. And I've had that happen a bunch of times, and I'm miserable for the next day. And as much as I liked Whatnot, I hated that. I hated that. So I'm gonna try not to do that anymore. I don't need to do that. So you know, I might do it during the day. Like if you guys want to do some singles or something like that, personals. If I can build back up to where we're we have the inventory to do that. That's the thing with like Whatnot. You really do need a bunch of inventory. One of the thought processes that I did have, yeah, one of the thought processes that I did have, I there's a shop down the street. Um, it's about a half hour for me, and I always walk in there, and I've had the conversation with the guy. I'm like, why aren't you breaking? You have all this product, you don't break, and he's so busy managing this surplus of inventory a lot of the times that it's like there are boxes that are sitting there that nobody's going to buy at what he has it charged at. So I was at one point trying to wear him down a little bit to see if maybe I could go live there. Now that would be something I would do on Whatnot, and I'd set it up where I'd go there and do like personals and what because he has the inventory to do it, um, and it'd be during the day. But I'm not sure. Like I said, it's one of those things where we're just gonna play it by ear. Trying to make sure that first and foremost we're doing the newest product on the Facebook group, where it's pretty transparent. Like I said, I want it to be the newest or whatever anybody wants to break. So like if you guys want to do a case of Flawless, if we can get it together where we do a case of Flawless, I'll set it up where we could do it that way. Like I think people enjoyed the way we did the Flawless this year with the hit draft. I know it was expensive, but everybody walked away with something. Like I'm down to do shit like that for sure all day long to make sure that we can, have a lot of, like I said, I want to have fun. Like the most fun at this that I've ever had was 6 years ago when we were breaking cases and just back to back to back to back cases of stuff, because it's so funny to like spend extended time with people who all have the same kind of hobby. Everybody continues to learn each other's like wants and needs. There's this community sense where people were sending each other cards. Hey bud, I have all these cards. If you have any of these, send them to me. I'll send you those. And it became like this real like family. And I really wanted to get back to that because I think that nowadays everything is so competitive, and competitive against what. I find it funny when you see people talk about how they're the best breaker. Like that shit makes me laugh so hard because there is no best breaker. There just isn't. It's so subjective, and everybody has their own thought as to what is the best. Some people like speed, some people like their cards fast, some people don't care about any of that. Yeah, all I do is pull fire. Like, let me tell you a secret about pulling fire. It's not hard when you break a lot of product. Like, it's just not. Like, look at Leighton. Like, those guys pull so much fire because they open case after case after case. It's like I tell people all the time, it's like going in an icy water with a boat. Eventually you're going to hit an iceberg because there's so many out there in the ocean. Like you're going to hit one eventually. That's kind of how it is. And when you're breaking tons of product, if you're not hitting lots of, you need to get out, because that's the name, like boxes, somebody's tampering with it. So that's kind of another reason why I want to go back to breaking cases. I think that when you break a case of something, there's so much more to it. It's not just you get the case hit, you get like there's like a communal process of like everybody enjoying that case being opened. I know that when I watch 2 and 3 cases broken at the same time, that's something that I'd like to work up to. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have us get to the point where we're buying players. You know what I mean? Where it's so big that we have to open it up to buying a checklist. Where instead of doing 30 teams, we have to open it up to 700 people, right? Where now we're talking $40 player instead of, a $40 team. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can do stuff like that. That's the stuff that I think Knuckle Breakers was missing a whole lot of. I think that hey, I have a nice Varsho that I think I posted. Might be up. So you should come check that out. I just posted up an auto of his ticket auto. So yeah, other than that, I just want to thank you guys and gals, and I'm gonna get going. But I hope to see y'all next week. Like I said, you'll see a breakup on the Knuckle Breakers page, and I'll see you then. Peace out.